Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today it's the second part of our My Team journey to the top of F1 here at Jaguar, obviously, as you saw previously. We're just at our team headquarters right now waiting to advance, just checking up on everything one last time before we do advance to the Imola Grand Prix in Italy. Should be quite a good race, maybe some drama, some incidents because of the curbs there. You can spin on them a lot if you're not focusing, and that's something we'll need to look out for.
It's not an easy choice, I know.
So we have an employee to fire or apologise. We can apologise to the employee. I don't want to fire anyone too early. Anyway, we're just going to advance to the Imola Grand Prix. Hopefully we can do well here. We do need a solid second race to continue this wonderful momentum that we carried through the previous episode, so we'll see you for qualifying. Alright then, just something to oversee before we go into the qualifying session. It says that at the end of qualifying there will be an 87% chance of rain, so that could throw some mix and drama into the grid tomorrow, and that could be quite exciting and entertaining for everyone watching, and also quite entertaining for our race as well, so we'll see you there. Alright then, here we are sitting in our garage waiting to go on our flying lap in qualifying, but firstly, just take a wee notice at the weather conditions. It looks really wet, but it's not wet because we're going out on the soft. But I'm just going to check the weather quickly, because it does look a bit weird how it's like so dull right now and overcast. That's exactly what it looks like, and it looks like there's no sun at all, so it definitely does seem like it's going to rain sometime or another. But anyways, we're just going to go out quite early to the track.
Standing by.
And we're not going to cheat and just go on the fastest lap immediately. That wouldn't be realistic. And yeah, here we go. So this track is harder to, in my opinion, it's harder to do than Bahrain, but it's funner to do than Bahrain because there's more drama, more incidents, and it's also, for me, it's way nicer to drive than Bahrain. It's a better circuit, but it is a better circuit, but it's harder to drive sometimes. So we're on our outlap here. I just want to catch a tiny bit to my teammate, maybe get the toe off him. That'd be quite nice, some teammates helping each other out. That's what they do in real life as well, so hopefully we can get in the slipstream of him and get more pace down the straight. So I'll skip to the part where I'm doing my flying lap, or if there's any incidents during this outlap I will skip you to that to fill you in on what the hell is happening with the yellow flags. Alright then, here we are starting our first flying lap in Q1, maybe the only flying lap we do in Q1, if it is good enough to get us firmly through to Q2. Very impressive. Our previous result in Bahrain really helped the team out massively already in this career. Our first podium in F1. Very well done. All the team members put the effort in for that result. Very pleased with it. Hopefully we can still carry that momentum through to this race. But we'll see soon. As this flying lap has felt quite nice, to be fair. Well, Imola always feels quite nice when you're trying a flying lap. Bouncing over the curves there. That would not like the floor at all. Went up a bit wide. No warnings for track limits though, so we should be fine. Coming through final two corners here. And it has been quite a fast lap. We've caught up to our teammate quite significantly here. This could be a good lap, and we go P1 ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
The fastest lap. Good job.
What a lap that was, it just came to me. The car felt magic around this track, so we'll skip to the part where I'm showing you the results of Q1, who's been knocked out and such. But if there is any yellow flags, I will inform you of them. So, goodbye. Alright, so as you can see here, we firmly make it through into Q2. A very solid drive from me. The two Mercedes cars are looking quite good as well. But Max Verstappen is nowhere. Where is he? He's out with no time. What's happened to him? I've got no clue what's happened to Max Verstappen. But he's starting 20 seconds, last place on the grid, no time, and with a disappointing start to his season in Bahrain. So that is not what you like to see if you were Max Verstappen there. Two Haas's out, my teammate's out, Williams' car and Alfa Romeo. So George Russell makes it through into Q2, so does Kimi Räikkönen there. So solid drive from us, solid lap, and I've got no clue what happened to Max Verstappen. Drama already in this one. Hope for that to continue and hope for us to get into Q3. We'll see you there. Goodbye. So we do make it through into Q3, and it was quite a good lap again from us. A bit further back from Lewis Hamilton this time, but still into Q3 nonetheless. Drivers eliminated: Kimi Räikkönen, Esteban Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, Lance Stroll. George Russell doing an amazing lap, even though he never made it through into Q3. That is a solid result for him in the Williams. Maybe he might even score some points in tomorrow's race. Fernando Alonso P11, and here are the drivers in the top 10 shootout trying to fight for pole position. We'll see you there. Right everyone, it is raining here at Imola. The rain is starting to fall very heavily here in Q3, so we'll need to manage to maybe not aquaplane off the track here. It is raining at Imola in Q3. Wonder how the car will feel in the rain. Hasn't been tested yet. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't spin off or anything during this lap. That would not be good, because the rain is said to get heavier, and that will make us go in the wets, and that will be slower. So we need to have a good lap here before the rain gets any heavier. Tamburello chicane was not the ideal start to our lap. It skidded across the curbs a bit. That's a bit better. This corner, I'm not sure what this is called. I think this is Aqua Minerale we're going for now. Variante Auto, I'm not sure, I think that's what it's called. And here we go to complete our first flying lap. Probably won't get another one in, considering the rain will get heavier. Coming around the final corner now, we need a good exit, and we've went in the gravel a bit. That will not help us out at all. Hopefully we've managed enough through the lap though that we have a good time, and we're only P2. We're behind Lewis Hamilton. Alright then, here's the grid. So Valtteri Bottas is P1, Hamilton is P2, so Mercedes all front row lockout. I am in P3 for Jaguar, which is an absolutely amazing performance in qualifying. A very solid drive. Very happy with that as well. Sergio Perez gets P4, so he'll be looking to gain on that with his championship lead. Lando Norris, good qualifying for him. Then the two Ferraris, his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, AlphaTauri and Aston Martin. So we'll see you at the race. Hopefully it can be a good one, and hopefully we could even snatch a podium and keep our third place. Let's go.
Hello there and welcome back to Imola, home circuit of the Scuderia Ferrari. We expect to see a lot of local supporters in red today. They've all turned out for what we have every expectation of being a sensational event here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track here at Imola, featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One circuits as it's driven anti-clockwise. Let's hope no one forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight of the circuit and its only DRS zone.
Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming? when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Robinson, Perez, Lando Norris, and Leclerc, Sainz, Ricciardo, Vettel, and Fernando Alonso, Russell, Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda, and Ocon, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Nicholas Latifi, and Luca Ghiotto, Gasly, Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, and Max Verstappen completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Alright, here we are then, sitting on the grid in P3, our highest qualifying so far, without any mistakes in qualifying. It was just a lightning bolt session for us. Here we are then, here we go. Time for the Imola Grand Prix, the second race in our new Jaguar team. Vibrant lights are out, and we are underway. We've had a great start compared to the front two. What a getaway from us, straight up, shot like a rocket ship, up into P1 already. Bottas has had a nightmare start, Hamilton's got him as well. We have to defend to the inside line, but have we defended too much? The two Mercedes cars are going for it. But we managed to get first, and it's the first time in Jaguar when we've been leading a Grand Prix. What a wonderful feeling this is, and a great start from us as we passed the two Mercedes drivers who had a really slow start. But now they'll be looking to put all the pressure on as they can. Bottas, here he comes in the slipstream already, trying to look for the move. He goes for it, aggressive again from the Finn. We have to take avoiding action because that move was a bit dangerous. And here comes Lewis Hamilton as well. He goes for it too, and he loses a place then to Sergio Perez. We are a mobile chicane. It's Sergio Perez is now looking for the move, and I don't think we'll get Bottas back here. Great start, and then we're just a complete mobile chicane as Bottas overtakes us very aggressively. We will be absolutely defenceless down the straight most of the time. Sergio Perez in our slipstream now, and we're not going to get Bottas anytime soon. And here comes Sergio Perez now. We block him off, but now he goes for the inside line. Can he get the move done on us? He's still there. He cuts the curb. He has to make us go and take avoiding action, and apparently it's an illegal overtake for us.
Give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
We're trying to give the place back to him, even though it was a very aggressive move from him and he forced me off the track there. But now Lando Norris in the McLaren has had a great start to this season, is putting all the pressure on Lewis Hamilton. But we are an absolute mobile chicane as we have to defend to the grass to stop Sergio Perez getting us. And here comes Lewis Hamilton as well. We're going 3 wide into the first corner. Who will come out of this on top? We're going to have to brake very late, but so does Lewis Hamilton. He forces us off the track. We have to squeeze Sergio Perez a bit. Hamilton has lost out from that battle. Perez has regained his third place, and we remain in second. Our car does not like this track, it looks like. Especially Luca Ghiotto, he's struggling at his home race. And Sergio Perez has gone really wide there. And Lando Norris has managed to get past him. No contact or anything between me and him, he just went wide. The driver's being very aggressive in this season, and we have to block off Lewis Hamilton again. Will he try it round the outside of this corner? He might do, you know. We have to squeeze him just that bit wide, and we keep our place. And now Lewis Hamilton's been put under pressure by Lando Norris as we touch the gravel. Hamilton goes round the outside of us here, and there's a bit of contact made as we try to move back on Lewis Hamilton. He touches us, and he saves his spin. Don't know what he was thinking there. Very aggressive from the Mercedes driver.
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
We maintain our second place, but that was very aggressive from Lewis Hamilton there. Don't know what he was trying to do, making contact with us like that. The Haas look to be falling back. My teammate is still in this train as well. On board with Max Verstappen here. Let's just have a wee replay. So there's... Oh, right. So what happened with Max Verstappen is Ocon was trying to go for a move, but then he can't turn into that corner. It's a really bad line. Oh, and Verstappen just hits into him and damages his front wing a bit. That's what caused... oh, and then he spins as well. He spins on the curb and goes round, and then... Oh, that was close with the Italian Jesus there. And my teammate is getting involved in that as well. So we'll see what happens with that. See if he has to box. But let's go back to us. As Norris has came into the pit lane, so too will Max Verstappen probably. And they'll be going to the end of the race. Here we go then, coming into the pit lane. Hopefully it's a fast stop, unlike Bahrain today. That's what I wish anyway. And there's been a Mercedes car that spun! Is that the leader? I think that is the leader! That's Valtteri Bottas! Your race leader has spun it! Let's have a replay! This is vital for the race lead! Could this put us into the race lead? Here is Valtteri Bottas! Let's see what happens to him! He spins it round on the curb! And he's in the gravel! This is your race leader, Valtteri Bottas. Spins on the curb, his whole car goes round, and he's almost in the wall. Good save from him there though. But could that put us into the lead of this race? We will see as we come in for our pit stop. Come on guys, you need to be fast with this one. It is quite a fast stop. This is good. Hopefully we don't get held up in traffic. And with that spin for Bottas, that could take us into the lead of this race. What drama! I've never seen that before.
See these tyres through to the end now.
I've actually never seen that before. The race leader spinning all on his own, clipping the curb. As I said in qualifying, the curbs would be quite a handful. And it has been for Valtteri Bottas, who's spun his car round on one of the curbs, and that could put us into the lead of the race. But we really need a fast outlap here. Where will this put us? Will it put us into the lead of the race? It will be tight between Bottas. Here he comes out ahead of me, and no! It has not put me into the lead of the race. Unfortunate. It's just the way it goes. Alright then, boring finish. However, good result. Definitely, I'm very happy with this result, especially at a track that our car is not suited to. It's been quite a good drive, to be fair. It's been a bit of a boring race, but besides, another great second place, a great podium for Jaguar again, and the momentum has stayed with us. Still the exact same second place as last time. Hopefully in Portugal we can make it a first. Very close when Bottas spun. I thought we were going to get the lead, but no, we have not managed to get the lead, and he's just pulled away again. But nonetheless, it's been an emphatic result for us again. Wonderful result, spectacular again for Jaguar. Another podium, second place.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through.
Smash! And Verstappen gets driver of the day. After he came 22nd, we'll see where he finished in a minute. But that was a great podium for us again, and a good win for Bottas. Well deserved. He corrected his spin,
So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
and he never got any damage from it.
Good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
Good win for Mercedes then. Another great podium for us. Double podium for the Mercedes team. Overall, very solid result for us. Brilliant.
Valtteri Bottas takes the top spot. He's our new Drivers' Championship leader after today's result. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Alright then, with that, Bottas takes the win, we come second, good podium for us, Hamilton third, Verstappen only got 13th, top 10 were Perez, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Sainz, Tsunoda, Norris and Vettel, and standings. Valtteri Bottas will take the lead in the Drivers' Championship from Sergio Perez, who's 2 points behind, and then I am in P3, 4 points behind that, so it might be looking like a Jaguar, Red Bull, Mercedes battle all the way between me, Sergio Perez and Bottas, but don't count Hamilton and Verstappen out, they can do anything to come back. Ferrari's, McLaren's doing well, and in the Constructors' Championship we are P3, that is amazing in our first season. McLaren and Ferrari P4 and 5, Aston Martin go down to 6th. Hope you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.